Thank you. Many of us are lucky enough to be able to get cozy in a warm home on a cold night like this.
But for the homeless, the winter cold snap isn't just about trying to get warm. It's about trying to stay alive. Angela Ingram is in Queensgate with people trying to make sure they have a warm bed. Angela.
Well, Rob, this year the Barron Center for Men is open here in Queensgate, and that's where we are. Just opened up in October. That's where the city's winter shelter is this year. Many people are familiar with the old drop-in center down in OTR on 12th Street. Well, that's no longer the spot. This is now the place for people who need a warm bed. There's also a local church that's involved as well, and this is really a group effort to make sure that no one is left out in the cold. People who need a hot meal can always count on Prince of Peace Lutheran Church in Over-the-Rhine. After pizza and salad, the pastor and volunteers pull out mats for people who need to get out of the cold.
The majority of the people that we serve at Prince of Peace happen to be homeless. It doesn't mean that they're less deserving of God's blessings.
The church has space for 40 people, and there's even more room just about a mile away. The old Butternut building on Guest Street is now the site of the Barron Center for Men. The winter shelter has space for up to 200 beds.
This building is located in Queensgate, and Queensgate has long been an area where there were many homeless camps.
The old drop-in center on 12th Street used to serve as the cold shelter, but this space has a much larger capacity. Cincinnati earmarked $45,000 for the winter shelter. Kevin Finn, with Strategies to End Homelessness, says no one should be left out to suffer during the winter.
Most of them are not mentally ill. Most homeless people do not have a substance abuse issue. So they are here for other issues, such as just a lack of affordable housing.
Last night, the space housed 86 people, giving them refuge and shower facilities. Both organizations are committed to helping people when they need it the most.
And many of the people that are here at Prince of Peace happen to be homeless, so we just couldn't turn our back on them.
It's important that this winter shelter is here to help them, because you or I would want this kind of assistance if the tables were turned.
And Prince of Peace Church had a grant for its winter shelter. However, the church has some fears that the money will not be enough to sustain it throughout the entire winter season. So the church is hoping that some people do donate. Now, both of these shelters take both men and women. However, they do not take children. There are workers at both shelters that will help families in need. Say there's a mother, a father, and several children. There are other facilities in our area that will house families. Reporting live tonight from Queensgate, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News. Rob, back to you.
Angela, thanks very much. If you're interested in helping the shelters, we have links on our website at local12.com.